Hello, my beautiful friends. This is James here from Taught and Loaded, coming to you today with the topic of the day, which is Forcible Felony, which is coming out of Chapter 11 of the Florida Firearms book, Self-Defense and the Lawful Use of Force. But before I get started with the actual topic, again, Forcible Felony, I want you guys to understand that I teach out of this particular book. I don't teach law, I recite law. It's from the Florida Firearms Law, Use, and Ownership book. Now this is the actual 7th edition. As of a few weeks ago, this book became somewhat obsolete to some degree. And the new book, which I haven't even opened just yet, which you can see there, which is Florida Firearms Law, Use, and Ownership. But you notice this is edition number 8, okay? That's the difference. Now this book here has some obvious changes than this one does, but I've yet to find out because I haven't broken the seal. This book is about $35 on Amazon. Anybody with concealed weapons license should have one. Anybody that desire to get a concealed weapons license should have one, should get one. I advise everybody with one to keep them in your cars. Especially if you're carrying your car. Not every law enforcement personnel, knows the law, and these judges use these books to decide cases on. So sometimes you can run into a circumstance where you can actually show a law enforcement officer, not so much you want to prove them wrong, but at least to help get yourself out of a situation where you do know what the law says about the way you're carrying your weapon in your vehicle. Well, without further ado, again, topic of the day is forcible felony. And, first question might be, well, what is a forcible felony? Glad you asked. I'm going to read to you again. I don't teach law, I recite law. Recite the law from this book, okay? Before you can learn anything else, you need to know what forcible felony is. Knowing this is very important because it defines when you can use a deadly weapon in self-defense, when you can use deadly force, and when you can't. Of course, a deadly weapon is one that by use or design is likely to cause death or great bodily harm. Okay? A deadly weapon doesn't need to meet the typical classification of what you might think a weapon would be. Thus, the courts have held that where there is proof of a person intended to use an object, okay, an object, broomstick, blowgun, cylinder block, screwdriver, lawnmower blade, box cutter, beer, bottles, BB guns, etc., as a deadly weapon, and the object it was capable of inflicting such harm, a jury is entitled to find that the object is a deadly weapon. So if somebody come at you with some sort of object and uses it with the intent to harm you, a jury will definitely side on this side of the law to say that it is a deadly weapon. Can't be like a pillow, but something that's going to cause some harm. Thus, again, the only time you can use a firearm or any other deadly weapon in self-defense is when it is used to stop or prevent a forcible felony. Again, James, what is a forcible felony? I'm going to give you a list of 15 different forcible felonies. As I tell everybody, get the book. But alongside the book, also get a good dictionary to give you some understanding beyond, what you're reading. And don't just get any dictionary. You may need a criminal law dictionary to understand some of these law terminologies. Starting with the list, number 1, it says the list of forcible felonies in Florida is as follows. Notice I said Florida. Every state is different. You need to know your states. If you're carrying in other states, you need to know what is a forcible felony. 1, treason. Okay. 2, murder. 3, manslaughter. 4, sexual battery. 5, robbing, including carjacking and home invasion. 6, burglary. Dang, burglary, robbery. Burglary, robbery. What's the difference when it says a home invasion and a burglary? I thought a burglary was when someone broke into my home. Well, you need to get a criminal law definition book, dictionary, excuse me, and find out the difference so that you know what's going on. Arson. Number 7. 7 was arson. 8 is kidnapping. 9, aggravated assault. 10, aggravated battery. 11, aircraft piracy. That's hijacking an airplane. Number 12, unlawful throwing / placing or discharging of a bomb or destructive device. Okay. Number 13, aggravated stalking. I had no idea there was such a thing called aggravated stalking until I got into this book. And with aggravated stalking, it has to be some things that's going to accompany it. You have to basically build a case to show that this is an aggravated stalker that follows you. That's the reason why you use such force or such a weapon to stop the threat. Number 14, unlawful discharge / placing / throwing of destructive devices. Outside of a bomb, you have to use your imagination a little bit and figure that part out. What would be a destructive device that someone can, throw, place, or discharge? And number 15, any other felony, not a misdemeanor, which involves the use or threat of physical force or violence against any person, not animals. Okay? I'm going to read that again. Any other felony which involves the use or threat of a physical force or violence against any person, not animals. Okay? So that's what a forcible felony is. All of these different felony acts, the law allows you to use deadly force or deadly weapon to stop these acts. Now, if you go above and beyond, what's not or what I didn't read, that's pretty much on you. You're going to be faced with that prosecutor, down your neck, wanting to place you, behind bars for a long time. Anytime you discharge that bullet and it exits that chamber, exits that barrel, whether it goes out and hits anything or hits nothing, you better believe there's a defense attorney and a prosecutor assigned to every bullet that comes out of that round. That comes out of that chamber. So be prepared. After you defend your life, be ready to defend your freedom. Alrighty? So this is James here, Taught and Loaded. That was our topic of the day, forcible felony. Reach us at Facebook at Taught and Loaded, or you can simply put at the top of the search bar on Facebook the little @ TNL Ready. That is, our official tag. TNL Ready. We're TNL Ready on Instagram. We're TNL Ready on Twitter. We're TNL Ready on YouTube, as well as Facebook. So that's pretty much our tag for all of our social media. We also teach concealed weapons courses. We also teach one-on-one gun range, live fire mentorship. There's a lot of people out there that go out and purchase a weapon and don't know how to use it, properly. Go down and just spend all kinds of money throwing bullets down range and really not knowing what they're doing, not even know how to really use their weapons safely and properly. We're here for that. We are instructors here, certified by the NRA, to help with those issues. So please give us a call at area code 786-260-1261. We are located in Miami, Florida. We have other instructors in different parts of Florida that, if you need help or assistance, give us a call. We'll help you out, direct you to the right area, right person, whatever it may be. So listen, you guys have a great night, great day, great weekend, great week, whatever point you've seen this cast, okay? Be blessed, be cool.